Good morning, Dr. De Guzman. My name is Leonard Parker. I'm reaching out today because I wanted to make a quick recommendations video regarding some online marketing things with your website. Actually came across your ad in the last or I guess the February version of the Houston Local Guide. So pretty sure that's you right there. And saw that you're advertising, so you're probably looking to acquire more patients. And I figured, hey, why don't I take a look at your website and give you some recommendations on how you can improve your visibility on Google. Now, before I get into that, a bit about me. Again, my name is Leonard. I have 7 years of digital marketing experience, primarily in search engine optimization, content marketing, email marketing, and paid advertising on Google and Facebook. I've worked in a variety of different verticals, and my first client was actually a dentist. Actually, my first two clients were dentists in San Diego and in Indiana. So definitely I'm familiar with your industry and what it takes to be successful online. Now, starting with your website. So I went through your services here. Let me scroll down a bit. And I saw that you offer several services, but I picked out three just to focus on for this video. So what I did, I ran a search for dental implants, dental veneers, and teeth whitening, along with your office zip code, and to see kind of how you were ranking in the search results. And I see here you're not in the top 3 for dental implants, and then even if I scroll down, let's see. Yeah, I don't see you in the top 10 either. So you're not on page 1. And I'm not sure you ever heard this saying, but the best place to bury a dead body is on page 2 of the search results because no one is looking there. Now, going back to this, so this little section here with the map is called the Google Local Pack. And you can see here it has 3 different dental practices, and in this box it not only includes a link to the website, but it also includes the phone number for that practice. And there's been research on this, but approximately 75 to 80% of all people who are looking for dental implants in this area are going to click on one of these search results. And that remaining 20 to 25% is going to click on some of the results on the rest of the first page. Now, where does that leave you? Well, you're not here, so you're likely not going to get any clicks from people in this area who are searching for dental implants. Let's see how you stack up for dental veneers. Same case, not seeing you here in the top 3. And if we scroll down a bit, not seeing you in the top 10 either here. And then finally, let's just take a look at teeth whitening. Again, you're not in the top 3. Let's go through this slowly. And it doesn't look like you're in the top 10 here either. So you might be wondering, okay, Leonard, I'm not ranking. Why is that important? Well, as I've said, if you're ranking better for different services that you offer and the area that you offer them, you're going to get more website visits. And with more website visits, you potentially are going to have more people calling you or booking an appointment with you. So the next thing I'm going to look at is called the Google Keyword Planner. This is a free tool from Google. You can look at this from your end as well. And you can see here, I've done a search for dental implants, dental veneers, and teeth whitening in the Houston area. And what I see is that on average, there's quite a few searches for each of these phrases per month. You can see the total range here is 1,000 to 10,000. But let's just, for the sake of this video, let's just say there are about 1,000 searches per month. Now, let's say if you were ranking better for those search phrases and you were getting 1,000 searches per month. Again, this is just for teeth whitening, dental implants, and dental veneers. This doesn't consider your other services and procedures. Let's say for every 100 people that visit your website, one of them actually gives you a call to schedule an appointment or contact you directly. Um, so that's a conversion rate of about 1%, which is very conservative. So on average, that would be about 10 new patients per month for you. And I don't know about you, but if you added 10 new clients per month, that can have a great impact on your business, on your practice. And again, that's a very conservative estimate. If this search volume is closer to 10,000, you can just do the math there. That's going to be a lot more appointments and people visiting your website. So that's where you stand with your Google visibility. And I want to provide a few high-level recommendations on things you can work on to improve it. So the first thing is I looked at they're called your business links and citations, and I'm using a tool called Yext. And you can see here, this is all of your dental practice information, name, address, and phone number. And what this tool does, it takes a look at all of your listings online, and it sees if there are any inaccuracies or any incomplete information. And it pretty much gives you a score based on what it finds. And from what I see here, after the scan, 72% of your listings are inaccurate. So let's take a closer look what that means actually. So on several of these websites, you don't have a listing at all. And then for some of these websites, so this is City Search, for example, on Google, which is pretty much the standard, your dental practice name is Bayou City Smiles, and that's it for the majority of your listings. Here you're listed at the Guzman, so pretty much your name and then your practice name. You have a different address and same phone number. So guessing there was you relocated offices at some point, but definitely need to clean these things up anytime you have a relocation, because they can cause this inaccurate listing. Now, why is this important? Well, as sophisticated as the Google algorithms are, at the end of the day, they are powered by computers. So I can go to your website. I'm a human. I can go to your website and I can assess whether you look like a credible dentist or not. And I can look at your reviews and whatnot. Those algorithms can't do that. So the way they determine if a business is legitimate, is credible, is that they look at these different websites that businesses frequently list their business on, and they look at to make sure your information is consistent. Because the assumption is if you're a legitimate business, your information is going to be the same across the web. And so that's why it's very important to clean that up. Now, for number two, I'm going to go to your website. And so two things here for your website. So the first thing, I would create separate pages for each of your services. And on those pages, I would have at least 750 words of content related to your services and what you do and which sets you apart from other dentists here in Houston. And that's important because the more pages that you add to your website, the more placeholders you're adding for your practice in Google. So let's say someone was specifically looking for gum disease therapy or treatment in your area, in your zip code. If you had a gum disease therapy page, guess who's going to be well positioned to rank well for that search phrase? You. So that's why it's very important that you create separate pages for each of your services. And my third and last recommendation for this video, I would go through your website and really re-optimize it for Houston. And I'm not sure if that area where your office has a specific name. And I saw Woodland Heights, but I'm not sure if people use that frequently. But I would definitely use Houston somewhere here in your titles, in all of your pages and your headings, and pretty much as many places as you can in your website. So those are my three high-level recommendations. I definitely have a lot more. If you are interested in just discussing further about how we could possibly work together to boost your visibility, I'm happy to have a strategy session with you. Again, I'm based in the West Chase district, so I'm happy to talk over the phone or meet in person, whichever you prefer. But at the end of the day, I hope you did get some value out of this video, and I look forward to the possibility of working with you in the future. So thank you, Dr. De Guzman, and I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. Take care.